'Cause I'm a man, yeah, you're a man. Manly man, you're a man.
So actually, I'm just going to run and use the restroom, and then we're going to begin. So, you know, sit back and relax and get ready for the show. Do what you need to do. You use the bathroom yourself, or grab a drink or a snack or whatever it is that you need to do, because we are going to begin shortly. Okay, guys? Thank you. I'll be right back. What is going on, everyone? Good morning and welcome. It's time for Midweek Madness here on DSP Gaming. Sit back and relax, folks. It's time for a midweek episode of the Level 1 podcast. So how y'all doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're ready to chill with Phil here on the Level 1 podcast. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of June, 2026. So let's talk. First off, we tried Resident Evil Code Veronica X, my second playthrough ever. We started this yesterday, okay? Yesterday's stream had great attendance. We had over 300 viewers on YouTube and somewhere around 150 concurrent viewers on Kick. That's a high, you know, especially for a retro game. That's really good. I hope we can get that back today. I don't know if we will, but that would be awesome to keep that level of attendance for a retro playthrough. Support wasn't great, but wasn't bad. I would have liked to see more support for the return of a game that had this much attendance on it, but I can't make people support. Maybe it was just a slow day. I don't know. We'll see how it goes today. I am hoping that today we'll get a little bit more support. If you like Resident Evil Code Veronica X, you're in the right place. We're playing it 2 days in a row. Please support today's stream, okay? Let's get some rallying for the classics that you guys wanted me to go back to. Only the second playthrough I'm ever doing of this game to prepare for next year's remake. Oh, by the way, you should know we give this up to AV Snam. Let's flex for AV Snam, everyone. Yeah. Flex for AV Snam. Very nice. Actually, my workouts resumed tonight. I had a couple days off there, but my workouts are resuming tonight, so I got to get back to the pump tonight. Very nice. Is anyone talking about it a month later? Are you aware 007 First Light came out about a month ago? Okay? Is anyone talking about it right now? No. You are, because you said you just finished watching someone playing. Outside of that, literally no one is talking. No one at all. It's as if the game never existed. The buzz is done. People have already moved on and are doing other things and don't care about this game anymore. Will people even remember it at the end of the year? Probably not. Okay? Compare that with last year's Expedition 33. That was a game that people talked about literally all year and never stopped talking about. That's why it was Game of the Year. I rest my case. Same thing with the game. Forza Horizon 6. For 1 week, everyone talked about Forza Horizon 6. Now it's like they never released. No one cares. Why? Because it was based solely on hype around the release window, the marketing, and creators that were pushing it. And then everyone dropped it. No one even beat it. No one finished it. They just played it for a few days and stopped playing it. That's how the industry seems to be these days. Everyone hypes a game, rushes, plays it for 2 days, and drops it and never talks about it again. You know, the card thing, let's talk a little bit about this. The card thing is dividing. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, I feel that having these packs of Pokemon cards that we open during streams for, you know, celebration of support and stuff is a net positive. Okay? Does it take a few minutes away each stream for opening the packs? Yes, it does. However, it's something fun that it feels like we're doing together other than just gaming. It's kind of like a hobby that we're doing, you know, together on the streams. Directly as a result of your support, depends on how many cards we get to open on a particular stream. What it is some people are afraid that the channel's going to become all Pokemon and card-centric. And that's not the point. Remember 2 years ago, I branched out, started doing some drama content and stuff like that. And so people were so deathly afraid that that was going to become all that I was going to be because that was so profitable on the internet. Let's be honest, drama is profitable, right? So people were so afraid that's all I was going to do. And I said, don't worry. Even though, yes, I'm going to dabble in it from time to time, and we've shown that I can be successful at it, that's not who I want to be. Every once in a while, if I want to bring it up, I can, but that's not all I'm going to do. Here we are 2 years later. Am I doing drama content every day? No. That's not the end-all be-all of who I am, even though I do feel if I had focused on it, I would have been very successful. I would have been in a very different place than I am today, and I would have been quite frankly, making insanely different content than what I want to do. Okay? But I'm not going to fall down that slippery slope of, oh, it's all about views, it's all about popularity and money. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do that. I want it to be part of my content, not all of it. Okay? It's supplementary. Okay? And we are getting to the end. So within the next couple of days, we might wrap up. We might even finish that box within a day, dependent on support. Okay? Remember how it works. If anyone does a $50 contribution, we automatically will open a pack. Then there's milestones. If we hit $100 of support on any particular stream, I'll open a pack. 150 will open a pack. So that there's that. And then on special streams, like tonight we're doing Pokemon Champions. Well, in celebration that it is a Pokemon stream, I'm just going to open a pack no matter what. Okay? So, dependent on that and how it goes, we'll see how many packs I open over the next couple of days. So, says, do you believe imitation is flattery? I believe imitation, at the very least, proves that people know you're doing something right. I don't think there's ever anyone who's outright tried to carbon copy me. Okay? I don't think anyone's just said, let's just completely copy what Phil's doing. What's happened is people, I think, over the years got inspired by things that I did and then tried to do their own version of it, and a lot of them went on to big success. You'd be shocked if I told you the laundry list of YouTubers who talked to me behind the scenes over the years about YouTube shit back when they were small, and then they blew up and now they're way bigger than me. There's a ton of them, okay? But, you know, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not jealous. I've always done my own thing, and I'm happy with where I am right now, so I don't really care. Thank God I'm in a good position right now, or else I might have sour grapes about it. Yeah, obviously, when you know that people took things that you were doing and you were innovating back then, and then they went off and did their own things and got successful, you know, obviously, there's the case. The thing is, they're never going to say that. They're never going to... There's very few. In fact, out of all the years, I think that these creators have gone on to do stuff, the only groups that have directly admitted... I believe that once PewDiePie, way back in the day, was doing his own content when he was early on, and he was admitting that he watched my content. Like, he outright was referencing me in his content, saying, that guy looks like DSP. Oh, that's something DSP would say. So you know that he was watching my stuff back then, but when he was just starting to take off and make his own stuff. And the one group that directly actually gave me credit was the Creatures. They outright said, yeah, we actually watched, we're fans of DSP, we watched his stuff, and he inspired us to start making our own content. But outside of that, you're never going to hear anyone admit it, because if they do, then they get made fun of because I'm a lolcow. Like, for example, from what I'm to understand, recently in the Street Fighter community, the player Punk was on a stream and actually said, yeah, back in the day, I used to watch DSP Street Fighter 4 content, and it was good. It was funny. It was educational. I really liked it. And everyone gave him shit for it. Everyone was making fun of him. Why would you watch DSP and everything? And he was like, no, you got to understand, back in the day, he actually was prominent. He was popular. People liked him in the Street Fighter community because of the content he made. And he stood out, and he was like a rebel because he wasn't part of the FGC. So a lot of people gave him shit, but he still made the content and said, fuck you to everyone. And he's like, it kind of inspired me back then to get into Street Fighter. And everyone made fun of him. It's fucked up, right? So that's what I mean. No one's going to talk like that because then they're going to get made fun of because, oh, Phil's lolcow status, even though you can't erase history. Yeah, I really was influential back in the day. I did a $2 super chat and said, Steve is dying. I have no idea what that means, but thank you for $2. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can save him before he dies. And he snobbish an idiot just did a $10 super chat. And he says, Phil, I was introduced to you recently from the detractor side of things, but I'm a fan now. I've been binging your older Let's Play video on demands. They're very interesting. All right, well, thank you, idiot. I appreciate that. And I'm glad to hear that you came over to check out the content and you're enjoying it. In particular, you have 18 years to catch up on. There's 2.5 years on the darksydephil channel, and there's something now like 15 years of content on this DSP gaming channel for you to binge on. I mean, there's an insane amount of content that I put out over the years that I'm not stopping. So enjoy what I will. You know what? This is a good time, everyone, to just remind everyone how you can find my content. Okay, so never, ever, 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 ever use general YouTube search. It doesn't work. YouTube search tosses you into this very skewed algorithm that will only give you essentially what they find as viral content, which basically means toxic negative content. No kidding. 9 times out of 10, when you use YouTube search, you will get garbage. You won't actually find what you're looking for. If you were to type in, DSP plays Metal Gear Solid, you'll never find it. What you'll find is a zillion detractor videos about me. Here's what you do. Go to the main channel page of DSP Gaming, which is hard-coded, youtube.com/DSP Gaming. Now, what you do is you go to the Playlists tab. You go to this magnifying glass. And let's say you wanted to see, hey, did Phil ever play Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell Blacklist playthrough. Here it is. Wow. You see, this is how you find content on my channel. You can't find it anywhere else. If you actually try to find content anywhere else, you won't find it. It'll just error out or give you detractor crap. You'll never find the original content. You'll get garbage. So don't actually look for that. Do it here, how I just showed you, from the playlist tab, and you'll find everything. And there is a treasure trove of content to watch, so much of it from over the years. You should really enjoy yourself. So thank you to an idiot for the super chat. Now, hopefully, you guys will show up, engage, and support with Pokemon Champions tonight. We're already going to have a free unpacking of Pokemon cards, but we'll hopefully have more, and we can have that in tandem. It's the stream to do it, right? It makes sense. However, what this is going to result in, because the schedule had to shuffle around, tomorrow may be a day, if you're not into Pokemon and trading cards, you may not want to come by tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're doing a DSP morning show, we're doing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the first stream, and we're doing TCG Card Shop Sim on the late stream. So one person did a $1.50 tip, and they're trying to content farm. They said, seeing as you invented Let's Plays and online playthroughs, I didn't do that. I never said I did. Thanks for the $1.50. So thanks to the person who was trying to engagement farm, or, excuse me, not engagement farm, content farm. I'm not responding to what you said, because you made it up. Thanks for $1.50. Okay. Continuing on. Okay, so currently we're at $50 of support. Excellent. Thank you guys for that. Thank you so much for the early support. If we hit $100, it's our first pack opening. At $150, it's 2 packs. If someone did a $50 contribution right now, it means we would open 2 packs immediately. We do a pack for the 50 and a pack for hitting 100, and we could do it on the show. All right, so if anyone is here and like, oh, I want to support Resident Evil today, if you support it now, we can actually get the pack openings out of the way now. Just saying. So thanks for being here. We got great attendance. It would be great to get some of the support and then get some pack openings while we're set up to do it here on the podcast rather than having to redo it later. Okay? Cool. Yeah, sir. Says, you absolutely said multiple times in the past you pioneered off-the-cuff commentary. I don't know what I said in the past. I don't care. It's 2026. Here's what I'm saying. I did not invent Let's Plays. I did not invent playthroughs. But I innovated them to the point where they became very popular for a variety of games, and the commentary style that I did, I'm the one who made them blow up. I became prominent for them, and everyone copied me afterward. 100% true. You can't fucking dispute it because the evidence is there. All you got to do is go back and look. At the time that I started, everyone was doing one type of game. Just Call of Duty, just an RPG, just Minecraft, just this. And they were actually doing commentary that was either guru style, like they're trying to teach you how to play the game, or it was like just off-the-cuff commentary that had nothing to do with the game, commenting on topics that had nothing to do with what was going on the screen. No one was doing the impromptu style, comedy style commentary that I was doing. I was innovating that. It got prominent and popular, then all of a sudden, everyone started doing it. That's what I'm saying in 2026. So don't put words in my mouth. Don't tell me what I used to say. I don't give a shit. This is what I'm saying now. That's what's pertinent. Thank you for a $5 tip. An anonymous tipper says, I'm enjoying your content. I'm enjoying your content. And here's for going strong 15 years in. Yes, 15 years on this channel. And then even more before. That's right. So thank you so much for $5. I appreciate that. So it's an anonymous $5 tip. I did not mean to do that. We're now up to $55 of support, everybody. Thank you so much. I know about the 6-7 meme. But I don't know. Oh, this is just a troll. Forget it. That guy is a troll of soccer account. I just noticed. Never mind. I'm not even going to answer. All right. So we have a little bit of extra time, guys, to do some Q&A. All right. So if you tag me in chat, we'll do some Q&A. When we run out of things to talk about, we'll end and we'll begin with Resident Evil for the day. So let's see what you guys have to talk about today. Let's see where the conversation takes us. You're not leaving me trying to give me flexing tips. He says, when you flex, rotate your wrist so your knuckles point away from your face. Like this. He says, that full supination hits the peak and maximum size and definition. Arnold does this when pointing his finger. So like this. This is the maximum flex. There you go. Amazing. Amazing maximum flex. What's the biggest tip I've ever gotten? You mean a tip from via PayPal? Many years ago, I want to say I got like a $2,100 tip, something like that. I'm almost positive at one point I got like a 2,000 and change tip. But that was like long time ago. That was probably over 5 years ago, if I remember correctly. Would I ever go bungee jumping? Absolutely not. I have enough going on in my life. I don't need any more risk. Like, let me put it this way. I feel like the people who do this kind of risk-seeking stuff are people who, I'll be honest, just are kind of have boring lives, which is fine. If you have a boring life and you want to have thrill-seeking, go for it. Go on every roller coaster. Go bungee jumping. Go skydiving, right? My life is good. I don't need to be putting myself at risk. I'm not bored. I'm good. Sizzle Scissor says, would you look into an Astral Radiance box for card unpackings? Is that Pokemon? Wow. Oh my God. Now that is expensive. So it's from the Sword and Shield set, and the prices are kind of all over the place. There is claiming to have a box for $500, so that would make it more expensive than the Phantasmal Flames box that we got and got absolutely nothing out of. Some people are selling the booster sets, which is 4 packs, for $80. They're selling for $20 a pack. That's absolutely insane. So, you know, I don't know if I would go for that. Like I said, after I did the Phantasmal Flames box and we got basically nothing out of it, I think the most expensive card we got out of it was like $7 or $10, something like that. I think we realized getting the older sets doesn't really make sense because it's such a small chance. The reason why certain boxes are very valuable is because there's an insanely small chance of getting an insanely rare high-value card. So if there's a card that's $900 in a box, supposedly, the box will sell for like $400 or $500 instead of $250. But it's stupid because the chances are you're never going to get the card. It's not like you're guaranteed to get the card, so you're paying more for it. It's gambling, right? So they're making insane profits off of gambling when you have such a low chance of getting anything out of it, you know? So in that case, I mean, that's from Sword and Shield. That's 2 entire card lines back. That's before even Scarlet Violet. If you were to buy the Astral Radiance box, you could get it for $500, right? Basically, the only way to even make any kind of profit on it, you have to pull 2 to 3 of the best cards in the set, in the same box. That's like impossible, right? To say I'm going to spend $500 on a box of cards, that I need to get the best card in the box, the second best card in the box, the third best card in the box, and the fourth best card in the box to get a profit is kind of ridiculous. And I think that's basically where things have gone awry with this market, is the only way that you're ever going to come out a winner is if you buy the recent box and you get the hit. That's exactly right. It's like playing the lottery. You've hit it on the head. That's exactly what it is. Will my cards pay for my Japan honeymoon? No. For the record, can I say something? Because this is so silly at this point. Because this is what the detractors do. The detractors take something I said many years ago, and they act like it's still relevant today. We have no desire to go to Japan. We've talked about it. We have ideas of things that we want to do when we actually do travel, which we will. For the record, we are going to travel, okay? It's just not right now. And when we travel, we're not going to Japan. We're actually staunchly against going to Japan. We don't want to do that anymore. We have other ideas of better things that we would like to do with our time, and it's not Japan. So the whole detractor meme of they want to go to Japan for the honeymoon, it's not true, and it never was. That was something I said many years ago, that Kat wanted to go to Japan at one point. Times change. I mean, you're talking something she said 6-7 years ago. So you could stop with the dumb meme. No one cares. It's not truthful, and we're not going to Japan. Okay. Do I ever worry that the Pokemon cards could lead to a gambling addiction? Well, if you haven't noticed, what I've been doing is keeping it very integrated into the streams, right? That's what we're doing here. This is not, oh, Phil has like a giant investment now where he has an insane collection. No, we're just doing what we're doing on the streams. Yes, there's been 1 or 2 times where I have opened stuff off streams. I outright told you about it immediately. I showed you the cards that I pulled. That's where we're limiting it, okay? And that's also why when people are like, hey, you're going to get magic cards, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Like, no. I'm just trying to do something that integrates into my content. That's it. That's all I want to do is get something that integrates into the content so it doesn't go crazy, okay? So I hope you understand that. I'm not too worried about it because that's how we're doing it. Now, like I said, if all of a sudden I change the channel, oh, now DSP Gaming is DSP Card Gaming, and all we're doing is opening packs and building decks and doing this, yeah, then there could be a big problem. But we're not doing that, okay? Would I ever buy a rare card outright? Probably not. Like, what? Why is it fun to just go buy it like that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it to have fun and have these cool interactive times with all of you on the stream. If I'm just buying it, then you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you get it that way. Exactly. It says some people collect, they actually like the product. They're not just pulling and trying to make money on it. You're right. I've already said it a million times. No, I don't sell Pokemon cards. I'm never going to be like, oh, pay me for cards and I'll send them to you. We're not doing that. No, that's not the point. No, I'm not a Poketuber. Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Now would be the time. If not, then we're probably going to start with Resident Evil today. Do I remember The Wiz? Nobody beats The Wiz. Ain't nobody gonna beat The Wiz. Yeah, nobody beats The Wiz. The Wiz was another electronics store that was around in the 80s and 90s. Oh, it's time for a flex. We have to do the Arnold version of the flex. Ready? So, Arnold version of the flex. Thank you. $2 is let's get to Resident Evil. All right, thank you. Yeah, thanks you guys for the early support again. Hopefully, today we will have a well-supported stream of Resident Evil. Yesterday didn't go so well, so I do hope that we do better today, because again, if this is a lengthy Resident Evil, obviously I, wanted to do well. So, no, I didn't get any Pokemon cards graded. Okay, so no, I've never kicked a pigeon. That's horrible. All right, I think we had a good podcast. Thank you so much for watching the Level 1 podcast this morning. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thanks for being a part. Thanks for the support. Awesome show. And I'll be back soon. Thank you. See you Friday. Peace out. Okay, so let's get set up. I'm not going to go on a break. We're going to play for about an hour, and then I'm going to go on my break, and then I'm going to come back and play for another 2 hours. So we're going to get around 3 hours here, okay? Let's begin. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is time for day 2 of Resident Evil Code Veronica X here on DSP Gaming. A Big Juicy Turd just did a $6 tip. Says, I'm begging you to type out Big Juicy Turds, not Big JT on the leaderboard. No, but thanks for $6. I appreciate the support. Thank you all for the early support. I appreciate that. Let's hope that today we have great support for Resident Evil Code Veronica. Yesterday we had great attendance, but the support wasn't great. Today, hopefully, I'm hoping for great support. We're getting very close to our first pack opening of cards at $100, which would be awesome to do at the end of the stream. Okay, says, do you think streaming makes games less scary for you in general? To be honest, yes, I think it does. I think that playing with an audience, that we're interacting and talking and we're kind of relaxing as I play games, makes it less scary than an isolated experience when you're playing it for yourself. I will admit that. I'm not saying that atmosphere and jump scares don't still get me. They do. But I do feel like if you're sitting alone playing this in the dark or something, it's going to have more of an impact on you than if you're playing it with an audience of hundreds of people like I have right now. Wasted a whole bunch of ammo. Oh, it's still doing it anyway. Look. You know what it is? My shirt is too similar in color to my wall. So the camera is thinking that my shirt is the wall. And it's doing that. See that? Wow, that sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. I swear there was a plant over here, but maybe not. There is. It's in his crotch. I just grabbed a blue herb out of his balls. Damn. That's one way to do it. You piece of shit. That's legitimately cheap bullshit. Number one, I don't have enough ammo to kill them both. And number two, there was no way to know they were there because they made no noise. Look out. Now I don't have the lighter. I got a lockpick, but no lighter. Yeah, I didn't know that you lose the lighter when you do the hemo whatever. I had no clue you lose the lighter at all. So now these bats... Oh, come on! Can't see anything in here. It's too dark. Fireplace. Plentiful supply of firewood. Is that literally all that was here? So I wasted the ammo? So what am I supposed to do? It's a worthless room besides the ink ribbons. Right? There's nothing in it. This sucks. This legit sucks. Why didn't I watch my old playthrough? Because isn't that cheating? You're looking up your old playthrough to... What would be the point of me playing this game now if I'm just going to watch the old playthrough? Then I would just watch the old playthrough and not play it. The only thing in here was the ink ribbons. That's it. So I guess we gotta go upstairs. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm hurt again. I think this scene makes no sense, knowing the plot. Yeah, I believe this scene makes absolutely no sense if you know the plot. So for those who've never played the game before, I will not spoil, because there are some plot twists in the game coming up. But knowing the plot and now seeing this scene again, I'm like, I don't get it. We'll explain later, okay? Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, no spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything yet, but that's a very confusing scene for those who know the plot. And just did a very generous $26 super chat. And that gets us to $100 of support. Thank you. All right. So legitimate bullshit. Like, how would I have known that not having the lighter would screw me over? And I got the lockpick, but now I can't use the lockpick for anything. There's 3 now. 2 wasn't enough. They added a 3rd Bandersnatch. So if you guys like Code Veronica X, please give the stream a like on YouTube. I would appreciate it if you did that and you're watching right now, because we got a good audience on YouTube, and the likes help the channel a lot for engagement. If you want me to continue to play this multiple times a week, please support the stream. I want to do this at least 2 to 3 times moving forward, because I know it's a longer game, people have said. So, anything appreciated today. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, kicks, subs, everything is great. Please support if you can, and thank you to those who already have. We already are opening a pack of Pokemon cards at the end of this stream, okay? If we hit $150 of support, we'll open a 2nd pack. Every 50 past that, another pack. And if someone does a $50 contribution, that's also a bonus pack on top of everything else. So please consider it. We're down to the final 12 packs of the Perfect Order box we're opening. We may get a good hit today. I hope we do, because we actually didn't get any hits yesterday. All right, so should we save again? I think we have enough ink ribbons. We could save again. Okay. La la la. Hurry, no any. Low amounts of kicks don't count towards anything because I can't tell how many I get. There's nowhere that it cumulatively adds up and is like, oh, today you received so-and-so amount of kicks on a stream. Instead, all I get to see is the individual notices, so I can't just add up a bunch of ones. What am I going to do, sit here for an hour adding up a bunch of pennies to see if it eventually got to $1? No. It's just like anything. People used to try to super chat low amounts. I said, $1 or more to count. If you do less than $1, I'm not going to count it. Now, I count 99 cents, but I'm not going to count less than $1. It's that simple. You got to do $1 or more if you want to be counted, okay? I think this is a good place to take a break, actually, since now we're going to be heading into other action in the palace. So I think we will. I think this will be our break. And then we'll come back and we'll continue on with Resident Evil Code Veronica X. So for those here live, thanks. So far, you've been a great audience. For those watching on demand, I hope you're enjoying. Please like the videos, leave comments, engage the content if you can. And we'll continue on in the next part. Okay. So, guys, it's time for the one break of the stream. When I come back, there'll be 2 more hours of Code Veronica X. Now, we're currently at 109 of support. If we get to 150, excuse me, we're going to open a second pack of Pokemon cards at the end of the stream. If we get to 200, we'll open 3. If someone does a $50 contribution, that's another bonus. Every time there's a 50, that's a bonus pack. So if you like this game, please support it. Let's have a well-supported stream. Yesterday, we didn't. And I was shocking because we had a ton of viewers. Today, we have less viewers. It would be great to have a well-supported stream today, okay? All right, I'll be gone for like 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, I'm going to play you guys some creepy music that I hope you enjoy. And then I'll be back with more Resident Evil after the break. Okay, guys? Thanks. I'll see you in a few. Okay, everybody, I'm back, and it's time for 2 more hours of Resident Evil Code Veronica X. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. Everyone get back, sit down for a minute before I begin. Let's get some coffee. I got my iced coffee. Did a $2 super chat while I was gone. So we are currently up to $113 of support. So far, 1 pack opening will happen at the end of the stream of Pokemon cards. If we hit 150, there'll be 2 pack openings. If we hit 200, there'll be 3. And if we get a $50 contribution, that'll be an additional on top of all of the ones that we unlock for the amount that is contributed. Okay? So, if you are enjoying your time, please support the stream. Okay? I'm not going to talk about it constantly, but I would love to have a well-supported stream. Sadly, yesterday was okay, but not great. It would be good to have a great stream today of Resident Evil, again, particularly because I want to play this more often. Like, for example, I may play this again on Friday. If this becomes a well-supported stream, I will play this again on Friday. If not, then I won't play it again till Sunday. How about that? If this is a well-supported stream, we will play it again on Friday's daytime stream. If not, then we won't play it again till Sunday. How does that sound? Okay, are we ready to resume? Okay, let's resume. Okay, we ready? Are we ready? Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Continuing on with Resident Evil Code Veronica X here on DSP Gaming. Only my second run of it ever in history. 11 years removed from the first one. Where is the balcony where he was sniping us from? And there was a blue crest to put there on the edge of the balcony. Where the heck was that? Where the hell was it? Remember he tried to snipe us and we had to run up the staircase to stop him? And we did manage to chase him. He ran away. And then I looked, and right there on the balcony, there was a thing that said a blue insignia. Where the hell was that? Well, shucks. I guess we're not doing that now. This isn't it. This room, we already solved everything, right? We've already done all the puzzles in this room. It's good to go. Incredibly cheap. Once again, dude, they're comboing me. Dude, what is going on? There's no way to do anything about this. Hunk's report. So what's the point of this room? Just Hunk's report? There's nothing fucking else in here. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know what else we're supposed to be doing. The other door is locked. Yeah, I legit don't know. There's no one who says you have to kill them. All right. This is frustrating. Yup, there it is. It's another crest. Enjoy the summer with the delicious flavors of juicy ballpark beef franks. How long did I stream for, completely ignoring chat? I started streaming in 2013? Early 2013. And I didn't become an interactive streamer, meaning actively talking with you guys in the chat, till 2017. So, yeah. Like, 4 years I streamed without talking to chat, acted like you guys weren't even there. Seriously. What an idiot. I mean, now, you know, they say hindsight's 2020. Now I know I'm an idiot. Because look at all the interactions we have, the fun we have, people supporting. And I just ignored everyone like you guys weren't even there. I mean, how dumb. Yes, thank you, Veronica, for helping me to get the crests from the table. I appreciate that. But now I have no idea what to do with these crests. I swear there was somewhere in the game where you needed to use them. But damned if I remember. Was it the submarine? Do we have to take the submarine back to that other area and that's where you use these, perhaps? Because the problem is we never had a map there. So we don't have a thing to tell us that that's where we're going. You know, it sucks. I wish that we had a map to tell us that's where we should go next. It's actually $2.66. Thank you for the support. I'm glad that you guys enjoy my old stuff. Again, I'm so happy that I've left such a legacy on the internet that you can literally enjoy different generations of my content depending on what you want to watch. It's all here on the channel, right? Thank you so much. We're at $127 of support. We're very close to 150, which will be our next Pokemon card pack opening at the end of the stream. Oh, come on. I probably took damage there. I'm probably gonna have to use this green herb now. It sucks. Now I need a healing item. I don't have one. I really hope this is the right way. Would I ever go back to Twitch? No. I would never return to Twitch under any circumstance. I'm not even kidding. If Twitch was the only place to stream, I wouldn't stream. I wouldn't do it. They're a scummy garbage business. I want nothing to do with them. Man, see, I don't know. Should I run straight? Or should we go to that platform there? I don't know where I need to go. I just know there's going to be bats. What do you guys think? Go straight or go to the other one? Thanks. I have no health. Damn it, I don't remember what to do. We're going to have to probably kill all these zombies. I don't know where to use these fucking crests. I can't remember. I have no healing. This is bullshit. I don't remember what to do. So we don't need to be here. It was the other way. It was the other way. I went the wrong way. It's not this room. We eventually do need to be in this room, but not now. It was the other way, not this way. I went the wrong direction. Yep, there's nothing here. All the zombies are gone. So now I gotta kill those Bandersnatches. I have to. If I don't, they're gonna kill me on the bridge. So I have to waste explosive rounds here. Nothing I can do. I have to kill them. I don't have it. Dude, I don't know what to do. So this isn't it. We came here for nothing. We came here for nothing. So the bats are gone now. Now it was Bandersnatches. But this isn't it. I don't know where the hell you're supposed to use the crests. So, yeah, I'm again, here we are. Same situation. This is likely why I was looking up things in the game 11 years ago. This is the most cryptic Resident Evil. There's no clear way to go. We weren't even supposed to be here. I have no idea where to go right now. Like, literally no clue. It's not the residence, because we just did that. Could it be somewhere in the military training facility we now need to bring these crests? Maybe. But I don't recall. No, you can't. You need... For this panel, you need the hexagonal medallions. We have 1 of 3, but we need 2 more. It is not the crests here. The crests are used other places. Like I said, I know for a fact there was one point where Alfred was sniping us, and we chased him away, and it said, oh, a blue crest goes here. But I don't even know where that was. It must be military training facility then. But I don't know where. The whole fucking facility is a maze. Like, the whole thing is a maze. You know? It must be military training facility we need to go back to then. This just sucks. The way that they designed the game is so frustrating. You need a guide. Like, without a guide, this is the most frustrating game ever. So we came here for nothing. We do need to come back here eventually anyway. Okay? So the Bandersnatches being dead isn't a bad thing. But it was a waste of our time. We didn't need to do this now. We took damage for no reason. What a pain in the butt. Did a $2 super chat says you use one at the gelatin. What the hell is the gelatin? What? The gelatin? I don't even know if I want to know what a gelatin... What gelatinous thing are we going to come across in this game? I told you guys I really don't remember the game. I just don't. It's so long ago. Gelatin. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know about any gelatin. I don't eat any gelatin. I don't want to touch any gelatin. I don't want to slap any gelatin. I want nothing to do with gelatin. Hey, did 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you, for the 100 kicks. Is that our first kicks of the day? It literally is. Thank you, You know, there's one thing that I've never said before that I'm going to say right now. One of the major reasons I do not like the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller, this controller is so weirdly designed, you can't put it down and have it just sit still. Like, I had it on my lap, I turned to put it on the leaderboard, the fucking thing slides off your lap and falls on the floor. It's a weird, slippery, odd design. Like, it's not flat, so it just stays in place. Like, when I put it here, it moves. I'm not even kidding, I'm just putting it on my desk and it slides across the desk. The way they designed it, they didn't test the fucking thing. They say, I want to put it down. And it just stays. No, it moves and slides and it's stupid. Like, no one designed the fucking thing. They were like, look, it looks pretty. Okay, great, it looks pretty. How about functionality, stupid? Okay, enough nitpicking, let's play. He says, I meant the guillotine, not... Okay, he meant the guillotine, not the gelatin. Okay, where's the guillotine? I believe you. That does ring a bell, but I don't know where the hell it is. We're probably gonna save, that way I don't die. All right, let's save the game for goodness sakes. Okay. La la la. All right, store that again. We're all healed up. Okay, now. So where are we going? I believe we're going to the military facility. I just don't know where. I guess we're going in the front door. And then we're going to start exploring again and see if we can find where we need to go. Because I don't remember at all where the hell we're going. You know what? I don't have the card. So does that mean I can't get through the door now? Yes. I can't do it. I don't have the card. You're fucking kidding me. See what I mean? This game is ass, man. This is so dumb. No, I can't do this. That's where it is. We go through there. You go out there. That's where he sniped us. That's where we need to go. And I don't have the card. I got to go back again. I'm not walking back. Fuck that. I'm not walking back. My time's more valuable than that. To hell with this shit. Pain in my ass. I put the card away. Thinking, oh, I don't need this. This is what I mean. This game is Backtrack City. It's really badly designed in that way. Like, I understand, to some extent, backtracking, it heightens the level of, like suspense and mystery. But when you have to do it to this level, it's like, dude, we've been playing this game now for, what, 4 hours? We haven't even seen a new area in ages because it's the same fucking backtracking we have to keep doing. Like, can I just do something new? I'd love to do something new. Yeah, but just did a 25 SAR super chat, and he says, as soon as I donated money, I started getting threatening comments. Yes, that happens to everyone. Deranged lunatics on the internet harass anyone who tried to support me, despite the fact it makes absolutely no sense. They are weirdo fucks. They really are. Thanks, that's a 666 super chat, which means we're up to 143 of support. I'm here $7 away from opening a second pack of Pokemon cards on this stream. I remember what I said. If this stream is well supported today, we'll play again on Friday. Okay? We'll do a third stream of it on Friday. Okay, so let me get the stupid key card now. Dumb fucking thing. Ugh. Now I took damage? Are you fucking for real? I can't move. Okay. This says, regarding backtracking, I do think that quality backtracking is great. Like in Resident Evil 2 Remake, When you discover the sewer elevator takes you back to the police station. Personally, I love Code Veronica. I'm not saying the game's ruined or anything by it. It's just very frustrating. Look what we just had to do. And like, for example, when you're using the card, why the fuck doesn't this door stay open forever? Why does it close behind you? Dumb. Again, why doesn't this door stay open? All right, we got a save room. I guess we should save. Especially because I kept the ink ribbons in my inventory by complete accident. So let's save and then store. Oh, 2 green herbs. Should I combine them? See how unhinged these people are? They harass people who support me, and then this guy just said in chat, I'm not kidding, that he hopes I get cancer. I'm not even kidding. What nice people, huh? So, I mean, these people are completely unhinged. What a nice thing to say to someone. Even if you don't like them, to wish them cancer is pretty fucked. That is exactly $5 American, so thank you. We're now at 148 of support, guys. $2 away from another pack opening at the end of the stream, which would be great. Just did a €2 super chat. Also did 10 SARS, which also is $2. So thank you both. I appreciate that. We're now up to 152 of support. So yes, there will now be 2 packs to open at the end of the stream. If we get to $200 by the end of the stream, there'll be 3. Okay, anyway, we're going to split the part here. When we come back, another hour of Resident Evil Code Veronica X here today on stream. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part. All right, guys, I have to pee. So I'm going to go use the bathroom, then I'll be right back. We have about an hour left. We'll play probably for about 40 minutes, and then we're going to do these card pack openings. We're doing 2. If we get to $200 of support, we're going to do 3. Now, remember what I said. If this stream is well supported, we'll play again on Friday. I'm down for that. So let's go. Let's do 3 packs on this stream. That would be awesome. I'll be right back. Let me pee. All right, are we ready? Let's go. Okay, everyone. Welcome back to Code Veronica X here on DSP Gaming. Are you kidding? I literally couldn't open the door. I pushed the button, nothing happened, and then they both hit me. You stupid game. That's really dumb. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Do you see how bullshit that is? How would I have known that there would be a Bandersnatch that would literally instantly hit me when I walked through the door? That's impossible. I am enjoying the game. It's annoying because of the backtracking, but outside of the backtracking, the game is fun. Someone just asked, am I enjoying the game? Yes. So much backtracking. Insane amounts of backtracking. So we still can't do this. Yep. So now what did we do? Now we have the picture. Now we have to go to that room. What room? Where was that room? Oh my god, where was it? What a backtracking fest this game is, man. Then we save. We're in the home stretch of our stream for today, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. If you had, please give the stream a like on YouTube. I don't know how many likes we have today, but I always aim for 100. 100 would be great. I always aim for 100 likes. It would be great if we could get them. Thanks in advance to anyone who likes the stream. And if we get some more support for the stream, that would be outstanding. If we get to 200 of support, we can open some more Pokemon cards today, which would be awesome. He grabbed my foot. He grabbed my neck. I'm not gonna lie, that seemed like unavoidable damage, didn't it? Like, what was I supposed to do there? Alright. This game is just like Puzzle Palooza. There's like no bosses in this game. We've been playing for ages, no bosses. For a $5 tip, I appreciate that. So guys, we are now at 163 of support. If we get to 200, by the end of the stream, we will open an additional pack of Pokemon cards. And in fact, at this point, I think we should just get to a save point and kind of wrap it up. Hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay. I have. As backtrack heavy and vexing this game can be, it is still fun. It's certainly not the... I would still say probably Resident Evil 3 or 0 is my least liked Resident Evil. All right, let's save up. Okay, so I promised everyone if we had a well-supported stream, we'd do this again this week, so we will. we'll actually play this again on Friday, and we'll continue on with the craziness of Backtrack Mania. Classic Resident Evil fun. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you next time for more Code Veronica X here on DSP Gaming. Okay. Boy, what a game, guys. All right. So we're going to do 2 pack openings. If we reach $200 of support while I'm doing this, I'll do a third. And I'll be honest, it would be good to do 3. I would like to do 3. So if you like the content, if you've enjoyed it, please support the stream right now. Now would be your final chance before the stream goes offline. Okay? And how about this? If we get a $200 of support, right now I'll show you the next box. Because we're almost to it. It's a good one. I think you guys are really going to like this next box. Okay? So let's go. Let's get to 200 bucks of support. I'll do 3 unpackings, and I'll show you the next box. Thanks for 500 kicks. What are we at? We are currently now at 168 of support. 32 more required for a third pack of cards, guys. And if we do it, I'll show you the next box, which I already have. And it's a brand new set you've never seen before. Okay, it's a very special set. I think you're going to like it. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's get some final support for the stream, everybody. He did a $2 super chat and asked would I smoke again. No, because I hate smoking. My mom was a chain smoker when I was growing up. And therefore, I just really hate smoke in general. I hate cigarette smoke. I hate cigar smoke. I hate weed smoke. I hate all smoke. It just bothers me. So I would not smoke again. Next pack, and this will be the final pack of the stream unless we get to 200 of support. I think we're at 170 right now. So if someone steps up and does it, we'll do another pack. And I will show you the next box. All right, so that's it. No one's going to support. That's okay. We still had a well-supported stream. I'm just saying. Now would be the time to do it because I'm about to wrap it up. Okay? Okay. For the 250 euros. So thank you for that. We're now at 172. So we need 28 more to undo another pack or open another pack. But it has to hit right now because I'm only here for 5 more minutes. The stream goes offline at 4. So now would be the time to do it, guys. And again, if we do hit 200 of support, I'll also show you the next box that we're going to be doing. There's only 10 packs left here. So likely, I mean, today's Wednesday. We're likely doing the next box by the end of the week. Yeah, we'll start opening it. And from the research I did, these cards look pretty cool. I'll explain to you why when I show you the box, okay? How big are my balls? Standard size. All right, guys, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for another pack. And to show you the new box of cards, there will at least be 1 unpacking tonight, guaranteed, because it's a Pokemon game. But for more support tonight, we'll do more. Maybe we'll finish the box. Maybe we'll do all 10 packs tonight, finish the box, and see the new one. That'd be amazing. No, I don't know what you're talking about. No clue. All right, guys, I'm out. Okay. All right, guys, I will see you all tonight. Peace out.